Funkar det?
Understanding the area you're expanding in is key to success when you open a shop in a new region, and the Roasted Cup is excited to give you this plan with details that will help you expand in the new territory, reaching your goal of 10% market share in this new region and earning you the budgeted revenue faster than you ever thought. We are aware that Fast Tracks are planning on expanding in the South Texas region. Therefore, we extend this proposal as a sign of our willingness to help you grow and thrive in this new region. This presentation is a response to Fast Track's request for proposal and will include our best suggestions and tips on how to succeed in the new region. As the CPO of the Roasted Cup, my expertise and experience in areas such as communication and business has been a standing point when creating this proposal, and it has put my personal touch in this presentation. Today, I will present statistics of consumption habits in South Texas, what's so special about gourmet coffee, as well as strategies competitors use that can benefit Fast Tracks. So, what does consumption habits look like in the South Texas area? A good example from South Texas to draw from are the residents of the Houston Metroplex, an area that includes your new location in Lake Jackson, Sugarland, Richmond, Rosenberg, and also Bay City, where the Bureau of Labor Statistics concluded that a resident spends a larger percentage of their household income on food and beverages than the US national average, 14.2% versus 12.6%, where more than half of this amount is spent on food and beverages consumed away from home. Thus, South Texas is a prime market for convenience store operators such as Fast Tracks. But like any market, local knowledge is the key. The Roasted Cup has the deep knowledge of regional coffee preferences that will attract and keep customers in your new Fast Track stores. The Specialty Coffee Association states on their webpage that sales usually peak at 3 times each day. It's 8 a.m., 12 p.m., and 2 p.m. Keeping your stuff staffed and really supplied at peak sales time will be crucial for maximizing sales. This will be necessary when competing against other local coffee shops, but also franchise chains that are active in the area. Many of the bigger coffee shops have higher management that does not have the same local expertise as the Roasted Cup has, which means that letting us help you Fast Tracks will be extremely beneficial for both parties, because with our knowledge and guidance, you can always be one step ahead of competitors. When Texas population statistics are compared with national coffee consumption trends, the profit potential for Fast Tracks coffee retailing is clear. With 29 million residents, Texas is the nation's second most populous state according to the United States Census Bureau 2018. Moreover, the median age is 34.3 years. This is the same age group that is the national leader in the coffee consumption. The National Association of Convenience Stores stated 2017 that 2 out of every 3 persons aged 25 to 39 years drink coffee on a daily basis. So what kind of coffee are these people after? Gourmet coffee. But what's so special about the gourmet coffee? Since 2016, as shown in the percentage market share of gourmet coffee 2010 to 2016 figure, gourmet coffee has become the product of choice among all coffee drinkers. 59% of all coffee cups consumed nationally in 2017 were gourmet coffee according to the National Association of Convenience Stores 2017. Among the 25 to 39 age group, the group that represent the median age of Texas resident, gourmet coffee consumption now stands at a fully of 50% of all cups sold. The Roasted Cup, known among South Texans as a preference, is poised to help Fast Tracks capture this growing market segment. Our extensive inventory of Brazilian, Guatemalan, and other gourmet international blends appeal to the ethnically diverse population of South Texas. Fair working conditions and companies that take responsibility for their ecological footprint are very popular right now. when customers hear that Fast Track's beans meet all fair trade standards, which according to their webpage, fairtrade.net, includes standards such as climate standards, standards for hired labor, and trader standards, and many more. When the customers hear this, they will flow to your shop. By the same token, the proposed joint venture with a knowledgeable partner like the Roasted Cup will ensure that Fast Tracks avoids the cost of many new coffee shops failure, namely poor relationship with the supplier, which Peter Beckerville states in an article from Forbes magazine is one of the main problems in coffee shops today. Our commitment to quality and service is unmatched among any of our competitors. Moving on to my last point, in this section I will cover strategies competitors used that can benefit Fast Tracks if implemented properly. Truck drivers are common in the South Texas region, and the long empty roads between the cities tire them out. This is where Fast Track can make a lot of customers. By putting their shops in the edge of towns, they will be close enough to the city for people to go there, while also being an optional stop for truck drivers. The National Association of Convenience Stores posted an article on their webpage of how Pilot Flying J, one of North America's biggest operators of traveling centers, found out that this group have great potential as customers. They are currently opening new travel centers across Texas to bring convenience and quality, great food and amenities to those who are traveling the roadways, says the company's president Ken Parent. One of the groups they focus on are professional drivers such as truck drivers. By realizing the potential in this particular group, Pilot Flying J has set an example that Fast Track should follow. Fast Tracks could expand their parking spaces to be able to include trucks and become more inviting to the countless professional drivers on the Texas roads, just like Pilot Flying J has. The Tea and Coffee Trade Journal recently wrote about PJ's Coffee, an organization of similar size as Fast Tracks. PJ's recently surpassed 100 shops and are looking to continue growing, and they have also managed their expansion from New Orleans into Texas and Florida by taking advantage of good relationship with partners. Superior roasting techniques and pure passion have led to their expansion, but also their commitment to create opportunities for their partners to help them grow, which in the long run also help PJ themselves grow even more. Local focus is something that will be very important, especially in smaller areas such as Victoria, Sugar Land, Lake Jackson, where Fast Tracks is planning on expanding. Connecting with the community can be a lot easier in these parts of Texas than in the big cities. An example of being involved in the community is shown by 7-Eleven in San Diego. The National Association of Convenience Stores posted an article about how in an attempt to develop a stronger bond to the community, the San Diego Police Department cooperated with local 7-Eleven stores and to give out free Slurpee drink coupons to kids who are doing good deeds. By doing this, they help the police department connect with children who might otherwise wander in on a criminal path. If Fast Tracks were to do a community-involving activity like this one, their services would extend to more than just customers, but to the community as a whole. To close off this presentation, let's summarize the main points. Consumption habits in South Texas appears to be similar to other parts of the nation, with the exception that people might spend more money on buying food and beverage instead of making them at home. The coffee types people look for are usually gourmet coffees, which has increased by about 59% the last few years. And to attract customers, your shop needs to be involved in the community around your shop. Following these topics and strategies can help Fast Tracks establish a firm grip on the South Texas market and reach their goal of 10% market share in the next 12 months, while also being a rattlesnake in the competitor's boot.